I think the funds could be used for something, better suited to, Canadians in general. They can afford to buy their own fridges.
Well, talk about cleaning up on aisle 5. Loblaw Companies, it was revealed earlier this week, has qualified for $12 million in taxpayer money so that they can buy new refrigerators. I don't know what's wrong with these ones, and in fact, I don't know why Loblaws can't buy its own refrigeration units. After all, this is a company that had $46.6 billion in revenue last year. It has 63% market share, and let's not forget the family that controls Loblaw Companies. That would be the Westons, and patriarch Galen Weston, well, he's worth $7.8 billion. And yet with all that money, all that wealth, somehow this company qualified under some environmental program to help save the planet by going to energy efficient refrigerators, but they're doing so with your dime, folks. In any event, we're going to talk to some Loblaw shoppers and try to find out what they feel in terms of why this incredible multi-billion-dollar company is getting taxpayer-funded welfare for new refrigerators. How do you react to the news earlier this week that Loblaw Companies is getting $12 million in taxpayer funds to buy new refrigeration units?
Wonder why they can't pay for them themselves.
It's a good question. They should be able to afford it, right? You would think with all the money they're making.
Indeed.
So again, it's another way of hitting the taxpayer's pocket for something else.
Well, I think it's a good idea to invest in that. I think, yes. That would be very beneficial.
Oh, because of the energy efficiency.
Energy efficiency, yes.
It's rubbing a lot of people the wrong way because this is a company that made over $46 billion in revenues last year, and it's controlled by a multi-billionaire family. And people are asking, why does Loblaws get taxpayer welfare when if you or I need a new refrigerator, are the Trudeau Liberals going to buy us a new fridge?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think the funds could be used for something, better suited to, Canadians in general. They can afford to buy their own fridges.
People look at the revenues last year of Loblaw Companies, over $46 billion. Why can't they buy their own refrigeration units?
Why buy when you're connected? Yes. That's the thing. When you in connection, the finances are going to flow down to you as long as you connect it. And remember, there's also a residual. So believe me, there's something going in return at the same time.
For 15 years, Loblaws colluded with bakeries to price fix bread. So they were jacking up the price of bread ostensibly to the people that could least afford to pay more money, and yet the Justin Trudeau Liberals are giving them a $12 million handout.
Wow. I know they were offering a $50 coupon back when that was going on. I said no, but...
if only just $25, and they have immunity from any charges.
Wow. I'm speechless.
If you or I needed a new fridge, is Justin Trudeau going to cut us a check to buy new?
No, we'd have to buy one or we wouldn't have one, right?
And the other thing that's rubbing people the wrong way, this is a company that, as you may know, was in a price-fixing scandal for 15 years with the bakers marking up the price of bread. And yet it seems that, they say crime doesn't pay, but they're getting a $12 million taxpayer-funded gift.
I know, I think that's ridiculous, big time.
Well, it seems to be the trend with our Liberal government to begin with, that they're always giving money to people that already have a lot and taking the money away from the people that really need it.
As long as you in cahoots, your buddies, it's always going to be that way. They're never going to reach in their pocket to give out until they realize something is always going to flow back in. That's just the way it goes with big business.
Meanwhile, if you or I need a new refrigerator or freezer, do you think Justin Trudeau's going to give us a check for that?
Absolutely not. We got to keep doing interviews.
Well, does this make you, I'm not asking you to boycott Loblaws. Maybe, it's a good store. Maybe it's conveniently located. But does it make you think about shopping elsewhere?
Yeah, I kind of wish it was a no frills.
They own that too.
Oh, well, I guess I'm kind of limited locally.
There's only a few choices out there, right? There's Metro, there's Loblaws, and then the other ones like the No Frills and stuff like that are owned by Loblaws. So there's not a lot of other choices out there, really.
Well, folks, you know, the reason why we came to Loblaw's flagship Toronto store at Church and Carleton is that this is the former site of Maple Leaf Gardens. This red dot right here where I'm standing, that was center ice when this building was the famous Maple Leaf Gardens. So just imagine what that real estate is worth right off the bat. And that's the thing, isn't it? This is a multi-billion-dollar company run by multi-billionaires themselves, the Weston family. But because they have ties to the Liberal Party, ostensibly, they qualify for a handout under the new low carbon income fund. Yes, folks, Loblaw companies are going to bat to save the planet and save some money, and they're doing so on your dime. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, the Rebel has a new app. Please download that app and take the Rebel with you wherever you travel.